Howdy guys, I'm Buffalo8, your favorite Wolf Girl enthusiast, and welcome back to Fire Emblem the Lonely Mirror Maddening Mode Ironman, as long as we can get it to show up. Oh boy, I'm tired. Yeah, I'm really tired. I'm extremely tired. I just woke up, but today's a big day. Today we get to use Hot Dog Water himself, Benji, alongside Rob, in this chapter. Let me adjust my camera here for a moment. As you can probably tell, I'm tired. I'm real gosh darn. Gonna be fun. I also promised some stuff in the Discord, of course, which we will get to momentarily. However, let me go ahead and throw everything together, make sure everything works. Let's see. Yo, Friday Hype, true. Good to see you. Cutie Pie, Roa, Roche, Janet, CH, does that stand for channel? I can never tell. Let's see. I think this is good. I think everything works. Does it? I can't tell. Whatever. It doesn't matter if it works. All that matters is Benji, Hot Dog Water himself. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Very nice. Okay, Gathering Storm. Also, we get a Shiloh. Also, I got the Isabel hat. You can hardly tell because my light is reflective off of the hat. Please do not mind your chat absence today. You'll have me on your second monitor. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Sounds good to me. Alrighty. Excellent. Yo, what's up, Lee? Good to see you again. There's Joseph. My Joseph has not been popping off, but he's doing stuff. He's out here moving. He's 9 power, 14 speed. He's not as bad as I left him, or as bad as I thought that I left him. So he's doing fine. My Boone could use a little bit of a blessing. They kinda swapped on me, didn't they? The 14 power, 9 speed. And oh, so you play Lonely Mirror. Good choice. I've heard great things about that game. I was gonna pick it up today, actually. I stopped by Walmart where I picked up some indistinct beverages and stuff, which we're going to consume here on stream today, but they didn't have a copy, so I had to order online. Unlucky. It'll be here in a few days, I'm sure. I wanted to get physical for this one because I have I have basically every Fire Emblem game physical, and I just like to have them that way. Anyway, Caspian and Miles, these guys are popping off. We might promote Miles today if we're lucky. I'm considering bringing him to level 20, but if he caps speed, then I'm just going to promote him. Because he's a unit that is just going to spiral out of control at this point, and him wasting level ups on not getting speed just because it's capped would be less than ideal for me. Because at this rate, he's basically going to cap his power anyway. His power and his speed are by far his most important two stats. He's going to be a bit of a dodge tank. I know that some don't like that term. I know that some don't enjoy the possibility of a dodge tank in this game, because we've seen it fail. We have, but he has the fire affinity. He's got some good supports lined up, so that should be fun. Caspian, of course, very good as well. Ariel. Oh, right, Roxy. Roxy's the other one. Didn't realize how low his HP was. Yeah, it's only 29, which, to be fair, on promotion, he'll get like 4-ish points, so that'll be good. Hope he dodges every hit, yeah, honestly. Roxy with her Moxie has been amazing. 15 power, 14 speed. She one-rounded the boss of 2 chapters ago. So, she's doing well. I think, yeah, we've decided to drop Sylvan, Travis, and Wyatt for this map. Unfortunately, Sylvan is just going to be a bit of a bench warmer, assuming that we have no deaths at all whatsoever. He'll be on the bench permanently, but he's one of the top picks to jump straight back into the action. With these stats, he's essentially a mixture of, well, he's essentially just a second Caspian at this point for me, because my Caspian is better, just due to the level ups that he got along the way. But Sylvan is not bad. Sylvan's not even remotely bad, so he's the next pick if somebody goes down. Travis, unfortunately, where we got him killed in the early game, where I got him killed in the early game, his stat line doesn't really come together in a way that allows me to use him meaningfully, so he's going to be hitting the bench for a while, but he is another top pick for returning in the future. Gonna go ahead and drop their stuff in the convoy for now, and trade it around some. Rob's got the Sword Reaver equipped, apparently. Or not equipped, but with him. Oh, Rob. How's his stat line doing, by the way? Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. Him and Benji. I forgot to talk about Benji, the Hot Dog Water himself, the Iron Bow, Great Bow. Legend. I'm hopeful for him. The Wind Affinity and the Ice Affinity, they don't go well together. In truth, they don't. It would be full of Void, but it would be not full crit, not full attacks, so unfortunately their friendship may not remain the strongest because I don't think I'm supporting them with each other. And then Helga. I do want to use Helga this run. I have heard good things about her. I've heard that she becomes a bit of a wyvern-esque Pegasus Knight, and I like the sound of that, especially since we used Faith last run. And also I like her portrait. I think she's really cool. Killer Lance, Javelin, Slim Lance. She's got decent con. She's not weighed down by lances too much. And then the Slim Lance obviously would boost her up quite a bit. Let's see here. Saoirse. The Elliewood-esque unit. She has the growth rates of roughly Elliewood, and the base is kind of to match a little bit. 10 power, 11 speed, 8 defense. It's good enough for now. She's a second Miles, who can use the Floret, a female-exclusive sword, which is magic damage, if I recall. Yep, magic damage. Really good. 15 crit on it as well. She can keep that Armor Slayer. I'll give her a Slim Sword. And do I want a Steel Sword or an Iron? I guess I'll take Iron and put back the Armor Slayer. I don't think we'll need that for this map. I think there are like 3 armors, and they can all be busted up by Caspian. Are there even 3? Yes, there are 3. That's correct. Or 4. There's 4. Short Spear, any of them with Axe Reaver? I don't think so. Flame Lance is scary. Killing Edge, Axe Reaver, well, I guess we could use that on that one, but whatever. The time will come when the time comes. For now, I'd rather have the Steel Sword on her. I think that should be roughly good. I could give the Armor Slayer to Grant to make it kind of like an ironic sort of thing, but I think I want a Slim Lance on him. Steel, double Slim, and a Short Spear. I'll put the Short Spear back for a Javelin, just for accuracy reasons. It's not going to super matter on him anyway. His power's not going to be enough to kill, and I'd rather him hit and not kill than not hit and also not kill. Benji, do we have any bows for you? I didn't think so. That's how he's going to be stuck for a while. We also have a secret book. Who would that want to go to? I'm thinking probably Rob. Is it 3 skill in this game, if I recall? Or is it still 2? Still 2, okay. The 2 points of skill would help him. Who else could reasonably expect to make use of it? Joseph? Roxy? I think Rob for now. You guys want to see it on Rob? I think I do. Because I want to use Rob. I think his portrait is amazing, and he's also really funny to me. I'm gonna make him have less of a skill issue. And at the end of the day, if he goes down, a secret book is not the worst loss. See, wind magic is fairly accurate, so Joseph should be alright, yeah. Except for, like, the part where, this... Wait, where is that? Is it under the GBA thing? Yes. Except for this. Oh, wait. There we go. Yes, I'll miss the meme that we ended up with last time with good old Joseph. Guess I'll miss. We'll see. We'll see if he's just fine. I sure hope history doesn't repeat itself and he doesn't miss all of the 80s in the world. But here's hoping. Here's hoping. Rob will make good use of it. I sure hope. Unless you're wrong in this game. No, I think you're right. I think you're right. 94 City's gonna be a little bit inaccurate just due to its power. That's fine. I know that the Wind Tome itself has 100. So we'll see. Oh, Joseph or Miles is low on swords. Okay. Iron is good. There's no enemy in this map that he's not going to reasonably double with Iron. Or without Slim, I guess I should say, because no enemy is going to have 15 speed, really, unless it's like the boss. Does any enemy have 15 speed? They don't. Not even the ones that are boosted by Slim have 15 speed. He actually just doubles everything with the Iron Sword. Noelle. I forgot about Noelle. She has the Goddess Icon. I think I'm gonna add... Well, I don't know if I have to give that to Boone, actually. Previously, I did have to, because getting the Lord crit was, like, one of my biggest worries. But I'm still gonna give it to Boone. Yep, I'm still gonna give it to Boone. There's a good chance he just never levels luck again. And him getting crit would be a horrible circumstance. I'm not even gonna question it. It's going to him. Lucky coin as well. Let's go, Boone. You are the luck man. Actually, should I give that to Rob? Rob as the luck man himself. Oh, maybe how... Ooh, Benji. Benji. I think we have something for you, my friend. I think that we have a situation on our hands with Benji a little bit. He supports Caspian. Wow, that's a really good one. Did you take the Moon Charm off of Sylvan? Yes, we do indeed have the Moon Charm. I don't know who I want to give it to. Probably Boone. Probably Boone. I would say that that would make sense for now. Or Rob. Rob could be a bit of a dual tank. But I also want a javelin on him. So we'll roll with that. I guess I could put away the slim sword and grab Iron Lance. Because he does need to specialize lances a little bit for the accuracy. Because swords are usually more accurate than lances, and I hope that's fine. Maybe I should let him have a slim sword. I'm not really sure. Steel lance is for power reasons. Steel sword is good for now. If I'm gonna give him a steel sword, I might as well have the iron blade. Because he's really the only one that's gonna use it without a major speed loss. Iron lance is for lance accuracy. You know what? I'm just gonna give him back the steel sword, I think. It's already hard out here on Rob. Sersha. But yes, so since today is going to be a very wonderful day, a long weekend for myself, I'm going to do what is called this, is where we just risk everything for no reason. That means I'm going to take a shot before we start the map. Shiloh appears immediately, right? Because if not, maybe healing item on Rob. I don't recall where Shiloh appears. I think it's pretty late in the map. I think you have to recruit him up towards the top, question mark? I'm not really sure. But either way, I'm going to take me a shot, and then I'm going to follow it with a beer. And we might play 2 maps today, is my hopeful plan. So if you're just now here, look forward to a decently long stream, and if you're watching in the future, make sure to skip around to wherever you feel like skipping around to and check out both maps for me, because both maps are going to be painful, dreadful. Very fun though, because that's how this game is built from the ground up. I think we're good to go. I'm just kind of scared. Drunk of all the time? A little bit. Just a tad. Just a little bit. Just enough that it's like interesting without being heavily destructive. So what I'm going to do is I didn't realize that my indistinct beverage was across the room, so I'll be right back. Just a second. Wait, that's the wrong... Okay. Whether it's a good thing or not, I have returned. It's time to hit the sauce. I have what is clearly just water, and nothing other than water. It's just water. That's all it is. I'm just getting hydrated today. That's all that's going to occur for sure. This very fancy water with the fancy little nozzle lid, and this deluxe water drinking cup, because you can only get so hydrated at once, you know, you don't want to get too crazy with it. Let's see here. Whew, just about dumped that out. It's just water. It's just water, that's all. It's just spicy water. It's not spicy, actually. It's a little bit spicy. Let's make sure nothing falls. And, you know what it actually is? Here, let's, ooh, I'm sorry, I hit the mic. It's just a little bit of hot dog water. That's all that it is. Okay, I don't want to spill it. I'm very scared of spilling it. It should be about an ounce of water, of course. Oh, I did spill just a drop. This reminds you of Grand Blue if you watch that show. I haven't, actually. Alright. Okay. I always hate taking shots because, you know, only so much water can hydrate you to the fullest extent. 3, 2, 1. Ugh. Yep. Ugh. Good water. Straight water. Okay. Whew. All these bottles clanking around. You might mistake me for an alcoholic. If it wasn't just water. Of course. Whew. That was not great. But I gotta finish that stuff somehow. Ooh, and that's a bit on an empty stomach, too. The only things I've eaten today is a little bit of bread. So that's not good. That's not good at all, but it's actually good, because hot dog water remains safe in our arms tonight. Completely and utterly safe as I swap him in towards the enemies. Maybe we'll not go that way with him, actually. Maybe we'll allow these enemies to come to us for the first bit of the map. Thunder, interesting. Hottest of dog water. I'm pinning that message. That's a great message, actually. Hold on. Hottest of dog water. I'm sure Jig will be proud of you for that one, Roche Jetta Channel. I'm sure that he will. If he hops in and he sees hot dog water and he sees hottest of dog water pin, I'm sure he'll be proud of us. Thunder Tome, El Thunder Tome, quite scary. I think that Joseph, let's see. So, El Wind and Forseti Wind, you're honored, don't be. Well, it's up to you if you want to be, but I think hottest of dog water is wonderful. So, Wind loses to Fire and therefore beats Thunder. So Joseph is fine to take this guy out with Forseti, the exact possible frame, and then stand in this guy's range with the 14 crit, and I'm going to give him the coin so that he has no chance of getting crit. I'm sorry, Benji, but the lucky coin goes to Joseph. He's very lucky. He's very coin. He's very hottest of dog water, unlike, well, much like Benji, I guess. Okay. Here we go. I'm scared for this map. This is the first map where I lost a unit last time. It's always quite the endeavor. Ooh, what I could do with Joseph is, like, I could super... Where's my super suit? Him up. Or this one. Taking bets. Will Benji survive the map? That is a good question. You will have to, broker your bets through KJ. He has a 0 return policy on losses. But on a win, you get a 0% increase on the funds that you receive back. So, I would say that you're well off if you do your betting through him. I think Joseph can just handle this side if I have somebody else who can also tank Thunder Magic stand in range. Because if I Forseti this guy and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Elwind, he should be fine. He should be completely okay. I think he'll be fine like that. I am just a tad bit scared is all. Caspian's on that side. Okay. I'm gonna give it a second to see if the water kicks in. But if it's been like 10 minutes and it hasn't, then I'm gonna do one more. But then that's like actually the max, because I'm not gonna get completely blasted again on stream. We'll see. It may just be the hype factor that's driving up the desire to do so, but we'll see. So like I said, we'll start off strong like this, Forseti this guy. Here's hoping that one hits. We don't have to Forseti, we could Elwind. We're gonna dance anyway. But the Forseti allows me to guaranteed take no damage from this guy, and then also guaranteed keep Noelle safe. Because then I don't have to stand in El Thunder range in any capacity. We'll see what happens. I love having Noelle back, it's so nice to have a dancer. Any person who says dancers are not worthwhile, straight lying to you. Okay, so maybe the Forseti is the best course of action anyway. It's a really good tome. El Thunder is a scary weapon. Good. It's an 87, I was scared for a moment. We've seen him miss 80s left and right. This guy doesn't know how to hit an 80. That one is probably just luck, honestly. I feel like that was definitely choreographed for him. And then if your Joseph is good enough to one round that guy with Elwind, then he's probably fine to take out this guy too. Alright. Okay. Good. And then I'll try to have Rob stand in this guy's range. Inevitably not be able to. They have a talk conversation. Excellent. Great. I'm sure they're going to talk about important things. Of great importance. Great detail, great discovery. Personal mythos and whatnot. So I'm going to place Caspian right here with a hand axe. With a hand axe, I said. I needed to put a hand axe on him, and I didn't do so. So what we're going to do is we're going to trade him one over with Helga and Kanto out of the range of all of the bad. let's see here. Hand axe, trade, and get it like that. He doesn't need the hammer for now. We can give that back to him when the time is necessary. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go right here and support. Interesting. That's Boone. Yeah. I'm going to ward him. Benji and Caspian support. That is a full attack, full hit rate, full crit rate support. Which is one that I'm very, very interested in doing. I didn't realize that there were people up here. That is a very fascinating concept. Cool. Nice. Excellent. Just what you like to see whenever you're just starting a map in Fire Emblem. I'm going to throw him here with the Iron Sword. He'll be just fine. And then Boone can stand right here with an Iron Lance. Probably make it okay. He shouldn't get hit by anything. Or if he gets hit by something, then it's not a big deal. If I place him here with the Milarepa, then this cab should attack into him first. Because this cab will want to survive and also attack Miles. Ideally. Otherwise, I attack... Let's see. Would he survive both? Steel Axe would be 24... because of doubled weapon triangle, and then that's 15 damage. So yeah, he'll be fine even if I place with the Milarepa, because what I want to do... I kind of want to rescue, honestly. I guess Ariel can take a hit if she has to. 14 crit rates, 5% crit against her. Let's see here. Is that a lot? 23. Minus 7. She would die to a crit, actually. Okay, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to place him here with the Milarepa, just fine, good and proper, and then I'll rescue with Rob and drop with like either Saoirse or Benji. Is she in range of the longsword? She no longer is, luckily. She was if I had left her there and then not placed down Boone. Take and drop, and then I placed her badly again, so we'll do one of these. And then hopefully Rob is not on a sword, cool. Yeah, okay, that should work out. Everything should work from here. I don't think anybody is capable of death this turn, but I may be mistaken. Pardon me, sir. Yeah, there's Shiloh. I think we recruit him with Joseph, if I'm not mistaken, because he's like after Prince Joseph or something. 69 for the 6 damage. Probably going to double. He's not going to double. He's not that fast just yet. Rescue Jane's my beloved. True. I completely agree with you. Redactado. Good to see you. Hand axe. Okay, Caspian. Did I ward him? I hope I warded him, because that was like the entire purpose of putting it. Whew, crazy level up. 15 power on this guy. He's going to one-round this mage. What a champ. What a champ, indeed. Okay, yeah. Pretty much... Ouch. Pretty much played out as intended. That was a 14%, my guy. There goes the dodge tanking strat, you know? I was just talking about that. There goes the dodge tanking. Never gonna see it again. Very nice. Yep, these guys can't dodge tank either. That's a kill for Helga. It should be, anyway. Ooh, more wyverns. Yeah, those are the wyverns. Also... So... Correct me if I'm wrong, or supplement my knowledge here. So, there's gonna be a wyvern lord. Yo, what's up, Heartless Caesar? Good to see you. There's gonna be a wyvern lord who... Ouch! Why am I getting hit by everything? Who would have had the Metis' Tome equivalent of this game. I forget what it's called, but you know what I mean. Metis' Tome, Aphis Drops. He's gonna spawn from the back. Is that only obtainable if you have Liang? I can't recall if it was stealable or if it's droppable or what it is. Benji, I'm gonna give you what the accurate kill. Just, I don't want to use the great bow and risk him missing. Here's hot dog water. His hair's hot dog colored. He's kind of just rolling. And we're gonna hope that rolling is a good thing in this game, as opposed to in every other game where it's a bad thing. So this is a javelin. I could just give that one to Helga. Or I could give that one to Saoirse and still give the top one to Helga. But I think I want Caspian up top. Dream catch, yeah. Okay, it's a drop. Okay, good. Good, good, good. That makes me happy. Because if it was Liang only, that would, like, basically perfectly invalidate Roxy. I know one of the dream catches is chest exclusive, but by that point you have Atticus, so it's not a big deal. And you also probably have a chest key within that map. Or within a map prior. Okay, I'm definitely feeling the water setting in for sure. It's probably a good thing I didn't haste hit a second one. Because it's going to be a matter of time before I'm not even speaking proper words. It shouldn't be, but it's 40% water content within that water. The other 60% is up in the air. You can place your bets on what that is, but it's... Oh, that's a guy who has a axe reaver. Yep. Okay, so Rob is going to be up here then. Do either of them have javelins? No, they don't. So Ariel can heal Boone. I should have given her more lances or more staves, because if I'd given her more staves, she would be able to mend people. Yep, that's what would have occurred. Okay, so Javelin, we can trade her over to Javelin herself. And then we're going to move Miles back. Probably heal him with a vulnerary for now. We have so many of them that it's not a big deal if we use them in a little bit of excess. So I'll Millereppa this guy. I don't have to. I could probably just Axe Reaver. Do I need to save Millereppa? Sure. We'll save Millereppa. I love Boone's animation, by the way. I don't know if I've talked about it before in the previous run, but the Ephraim animations are my favorite animations, like, actually in the game. Like, actually in all of Fire Emblems, so I'm very much happy to see them where I can see them. I'm gonna Iron Lance here. It doesn't really matter. He's not gonna kill a Wyvern. Don't want to equip a... I guess I could equip a sword on him. I guess it won't really matter. I hope he gets power defense. Get a characteristic Armor Knight level up, my friend. 9 power, 11 speed. Cool. We'll take it. Good job, Rob. Now, the worst case scenario is like what happened the previous time, where this guy crits him and then he perishes because he got crit. Or, wait. It's because he crit them and then killed, and then... So don't crit this time, Rob. Thanks. Appreciate it, buddy. There's no way you'll kill even through a crit, so whatever. It's fine. He'll make it. He'll be just fine. Elwind can't quite kill, but I could if I... Is it worth... Let's see, what do you have anyway? Javelin. Okay. I could let Helga have the experience, or I could actually just... Yeah, I'll still let Helga have the experience, whatever. Does anyone... I could... Yeah, I'll just dance Ariel and heal him. Because I want Caspian to weaken the soldiers, and then Helga or Benji can have the kills. Sounds good to me. There we go, and Joseph. Joseph, are you going to be able to handle both of these? 19 damage on defense, 13, and then 18 minus 10 for 8. He would survive. Is he at threat of crits at all? He is not. Do you have a 2 range? Yes. So I would have to place right here to guarantee safety, because he's probably going to one round this mage. And I think, is Joseph a death condition or a game over condition for this map? I don't think that he is. I think he's no longer a game over condition. But for this map, I could imagine it being the case. But it shouldn't be. There shouldn't be a circumstance in which it is. So yes, Elwind should work from right here. He should be okay. I'm gonna risk it because XD. It'll work. There's no crit rate against him, I think. I didn't actually check, actually. He's fine now. Cool, thanks. Think no, but not sure either. Gotcha. I don't actually remember what question I asked you, so... I'll just take that answer as what it is. Yeah. Oh, a game over condition. That's what it is. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Yep, that's the thing. Ooh, is he gonna... No, he's not gonna get doubled. No, there's no way. He's Rob. He's the speed man. He's got 11 of it. He's good. He's fine. He's perfectly fine. Excellent, excellent. Ooh, Boone. My guy, 79. Unlucky. I guess Benji's gonna have to come in and clean up the mess that Boone... Whether or not Joseph likes 40% water? Good. Very good. Yeah, that's... I bet he does. Wait, no, he doesn't like 40% water. He must like 60% water. What a chump. Can you imagine being the guy who likes 60% water? It's like, what's the other 40%? The world will never know. It's like a Tootsie Pop. Anyway, this map's cool. I like this map quite a bit. It's a good take on the, like, not quite mandatory split your hot dog, yeah. Yeah, true. Oh, the other 60% is hot dog. Gotcha. Okay. True. I was just laughing at hot dog by itself. That's funny. That's comedy gold right there. But true. Hunter's bow. It's a good thing I don't have a Travis or a Hunter, because oh boy, if there's anyone named Hunter here, it'd be game over. I swear to you right now. That guy would come down here. Oh, I was supposed to give that to Helga. Guy come down here. Or maybe it's Hunter's bow. Maybe I need to find Hunter and return his bow to him. Like, why'd you take it from him, my dude? It's Hunter's bow. What's he gonna do without it? He's gotta provide for his family somehow. Please hit this Benji. It's just a 58. We've seen worse. Thanks. Preach. Arigato, my guy. Axe Reaver. Axe Reaver machine broke, just like the McDonald's ice cream machine. And then Roxy's gonna take this guy's soul right out of his body. It's game over for him. Maybe. If not, then it's game over for him through another avenue. But yeah, Benji, let's go. Honestly, true. Benji the Giga Chad. It's like those memes where it shows the Giga Chad and it plays that music that's just a guy screaming, or a person screaming, I guess. And that's Benji, that's him. And Boonji. Boonji, that's what we're gonna call him for the remainder of the run. Boonji with his 90, with his 79 accuracy. He did a thing, honestly, yeah, we're gonna use Benji. We're gonna use Benji. Don't be disillusioned. We are using this man. This run is the Benji run. This hot is dog water, straight up. Or this dog water is hot. That's what it is. That's the motto of this run. When the dog water hot, the Benji's on the spot. There we go. Rob, I'm surprised to see you all the way out here. I know, right? Why did King Caden send me, a castle guard, all the way out here? Exactly, that's what I want to know. Well, he did, so I'm here. Nah, that makes perfect sense. Now I wonder if he'll know why I got a sudden headache. I don't know why I got a sudden headache. Maybe he's drunk on hot dog water. You know what? I could see that being the case. I'm gonna dance for Boone, bring him over here, and give Ariel a men's staff. Whew. Oh yeah, she's the dancer who has the power growth. That's funny. I like dancers who have power growth. I love it a lot. Just two Chads having a support convo, honestly. You're right, completely. Actually, I'm also gonna hop back into the convoy, grab this in exchange for the restore staff, and there we go. Excellent. Maybe Drunkafellow is the play for the Fire Emblem gaming. I almost said Minecraft gaming. That would have been something. Ruin, that's a scary. That's a spook. Non-demonai. Why is that man got the Ruin Tome of all things? He's scary. Great bow. What do you have? Steel Axe. Okay. But yeah, this is a good take on the, like, mandatory split your troops, not mandatory split your troops chapter. Because you can honestly just go through and do this in whatever order that you want to. There is a good portion of time spent here at the beginning, but I don't feel it's necessarily bad in any way. Floret may be unnecessary there. I think he's going to go for Caspian regardless. He should deal more damage, have more hit rates. Maybe not deal more damage. I think they both have 7 defense, though. Maybe. Yeah, he'll go for Caspian. Steel Axe it up because it won't matter for him. Oof. We're getting hit by all the low percents today. That's good, though. That's a hot dog experience if I've ever seen it. Standing right there, after all. 2 bows on the way down. We should be able to one-round both of those. One of them with the Hunter's bow, of course. What do you have? Iron Lance. Cool. Easy. Arguably free. Men's staff. Excellent. Whoosh. As I love to do. I'm going to make what is called a poor life decision. We're going to do one more. I just want to see if this chapter gets really funny. After this, I will stop because my liver will be in sublime danger. But we'll do this one more. It's just 40% water, 60% dog, 60% hot dog. Specifically hot dog. If you don't heat the dog first, then it's not a hot dog, and then it's a cold dog. Arguably a room temperature dog, and we don't like those. We don't like room temperature dogs. That's why you don't see them sold at baseball stadiums. Who in the heck would buy a room temperature dog? Or a cold dog? I guess some people would buy a cold dog. Like, you label a Siberian Husky right. You could sell it as a cold dog. Okay. Lukewarm Canine. See, if I could pin 2 messages, that would be the one. That would be the one right there. Lukewarm Canine. I love it. Every time I pour a shot, I regret it because this is nasty. It's straight up hot dog water. Just whatever, I guess. 3, 2, 1. Bah. Icky. Whew. I'm not okay after that one. Hey, I have a dog on my hat, actually. Does that count as a hot dog? Oh, that was a bad idea. Yeah, nutritious. Hydrating water. That was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. And only if you're a furry. Sure, I'll take it. You know what? That's a fair trade. I don't know what the question was, but it's a fair trade. Hot dog fans, when the cold dog fans walk in, dude, it's over. I need to pin every message in chat today. That's too funny. Hot dog fans when the cold dog fans walk in. 9 watching, 6 likes, SMH. True, honestly. Which one of you, as an individual, you are the one who hasn't liked the video yet. And I can't imagine for the life of me why you would deny me of this. It's a pain and suffering and a miserable experience on this YouTube platform. I can't believe they make it so that people have to manually click the like button. That's crazy. It really does make it hard for us small little indie developers out here. I'm just gonna have to start crying about it. Well, thank you guys either way for 9 watching, 6 likes. I appreciate that. Saoirse with the floor out. We got to see her animation for the first time. I think that's the first time I've seen her use that animation since the updated patch has come out. That's really, really cool. I like her animations a lot. Ooh. When I say that was a bad idea, that was a bad idea. I can already feel that one setting in. It's game over from here, my friends. It's... It's Ruin City, population us. Raccoon City, I just about placed Helga right in range of a bow. That would have been bad. That would have been less than desirable. I think Saoirse will be just fine. I can place her right here. Steel Sword, she'll double that person anyway. And then we should be fine, because it's an Iron Lance on a soldier. It's 6... Yeah, she'll double anyway. She'll lose 1 speed, it's fine. Helga probably doubles too. Nice. Preach. Thanks, Helga. You're a real champ. That Helga. We might Forsetti this guy. I'm gonna Forsetti this guy, dude. The crit rate is a scary prospect, for sure. It may be weapon triangle disadvantage, but it's not disadvantaged enough. Sure is Forsetti out here. That weather, sure do be Forsetti. Skill, okay, it's no longer a skill issue. He got a full hit rate, full avoid. Not full avoid, full hit rate level up. Thanks, Joseph. I am not really grateful for that, but I mean, I guess you do you, my friend. Like, yeah, you've done the bare minimum. That's what you have done. You've leveled HP, skill, luck. You know what? That's about as bad as it gets, but thank you. Thanks, Joseph. You may be one of the main characters, but you sure don't be main. You sure do be a character. That's about all I can say. Okay, I hope that these wyverns don't run up on us before Benji can get back from his brief jog over in this direction. We'll see what happens. I hope we have one more turn. Oh, there's a wyvern up there that I completely didn't account for. Luckily, Rob is the only one in danger. Who's ever seen Rob die to a wyvern? Which certainly hasn't been me. I can barely see at all. I can see quite well. I have 20/20 vision. What a champ. Oh, Miles is in range too. Nah, Miles is fine. Dodge tank. Like I said, dodge tank. Completely tanking the dodge. Joseph looking like he wants Benji's spot on the bench. Honestly, though, imagine the reality in which we replace Joseph with Benji. We're playing Fire Emblem the Lonely Mirror, and we say, you know what? Joseph is underperforming. We have to replace him with Benji. That's the mandatory action that needs to take place right here. That sounds about right to me, honestly. That sounds correct. You know what? You know what? That sounds completely correct to me. And you know why? This is why. This is why. It's his fault. It's completely his fault. He's the one to blame. They say it's the crests that are to blame? No. Joseph is to blame. Go ahead, Benji. Get your experience, my friend. You deserve it. You've worked hard all these years for your spot as the forward face of this game. Benji's sweep, real. The Morbius sweep, get out of here. Benji's sweep. That's what I'm talking about. You darn right. These shots are to blame. Yeah, really. They genuinely are. Oh no, it's gonna be quite a stream, isn't it? We're gonna do 2 chapters today, that's for sure. I was sleeping just before this. I took a nap prior to stream because I was like dead tired. This has been a long week. But the Benjius sweep has set itself in motion. And who am I to stand in its way? Dude, does Helga deserve experience? Probably. Oh my gosh, dude, the shots are setting in. Holy smokes, dude. It's actually game over, folks. I don't know what's gonna happen this stream. We'll see. We'll see for sure. Let's see, what's your con? I'm so good at Fire Emblem that it doesn't matter. I just know what everything means at all times. Oh yeah, we're throwing 2 chapters, and the next one's the wise chapter. And we ain't too wise tonight, I can tell you that for sure. For darn sure, we ain't too wise tonight. Ooh. The reality of the situation has set in. It is a serious circumstance, and therefore we must treat it with seriousness. We will completely be serious as we trade the steel. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm not okay. That was a lot. That was a lot. I'm a lightweight. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a lightweight. I'm a lightweight, and it's a lot of alcohol. As I take another sip. Yep, that sounds about right. Okay, are there rescue strats in which I can get Helga over here? Because I think that there are, but there are actually not. We're gonna keep these guys over here because I'm scared about the Wyvern reinforcements that I know about because I played the game previously. And you guys should play the game too. Make sure to download it from the description below. Because it's definitely worthwhile. This is my favorite ROM hack of all time. You know you're down bad when you can hear your own voice going, but you don't know what your own voice is saying. Yep. Yep. That's about how it is. What do you have? I think this guy's a halberd, right? Iron axe. Okay, that's fine. This guy doesn't move. He's got the flame lance. It's a little bit scary, but honestly, we could just do this. Yeah, Searcher's got this. There's no possible way she takes 20. Okay. You know what? Respect, I guess. This is the Benjius sweep. All archers are now buffed by 35% in each growth rate. That's how it'll be. Thanks, Caspian. I didn't even register that Caspian had moved, so we're down bad for this next map. This next map is going to be a real rough one, but it's fine. We'll make it. We'll be okay. We'll be just fine. It'll be completely and perfectly okay in all circumstances, with no exception. What do you have? Steel lance. Okay, cool. You can reach with the short spear access, so I would have to heal Boone. Boone-G, as we called him before, I believe. Boone has a really cool portrait, by the way. His beard is really nice. I like it a lot. I think that Boone is I think Boone is my favorite mainline Fire Emblem game lord. I think that's true. I feel like I have to cough for some reason. I don't know. Let's see. So Slim Lance is not going to work quite right there. Let's see. Great Bow. It's questionable how much intelligence I have. I'm not going to lie. It's questionable for sure. That's 18, and then if we can do 14, then we're good. We can! Wow, Roxy is insane. I love Roxy. Roxy is my favorite unit in the entire game of Fire Emblem, The Lonely Mirror. That's definitely not the truth, because I have Wanda as my favorite of all time in any Fire Emblem experience. Thanks, Boone. Also, I shouldn't have placed Boone there, because that is scary. I mean, that's straight up not okay for him. I could do that. I could dance him and then rescue like that, and then take her with him. And everything just kind of works out. I think I'm just so good at Fire Emblem by default that alcohol can't even affect me. About to go help with a local children's soccer club. That is sick. Well done. So I'll leave in a sec, but have a good stream, and please don't get alcohol poisoning. I will not promise anything, but I will not do that, because I am a responsible adult who has responsibility. Yeah, but I won't. Thank you for your kind words, and also thank you for helping out a children's soccer club. That's sick. That's actually awesome. Major respect for going out and doing that. Okay, so I'm gonna send Helga back, and she's gonna do stuff like this. Alcohol poisoning, they said. Or Roche said. It's not reasonable. It's not unfeasible. That's the thing. That's the words. Luckily, I'm... Okay, listen. Level with me, guys. Be completely real with me here. Do you know any other FE tuber who could get away with taking 2 shots and chugging half a beer before playing a very high-intensity Maddening mode hack? Had Maddening mode experience of their favorite ROM hack that could get away with doing so without significant penalty to their general circumstances. I am the only one who can play Fire Emblem at such a high level that nobody else could compete, except probably KJ, because KJ's insane at Fire Emblem. He's really, really good at it. If KJ was a streamer, you guys would have to watch him over me. I'm not gonna lie. You'd have to. It'd be mandatory. You'd have to. He should start streaming. I'm gonna call you out right now, KJ. Fate Channel probably could. Maybe. Fate Channel maybe could. Matthew from Nintendo Treehouse, that guy is insane. He absolutely could. Oops, that is the wrong person to have danced, but luckily I can use that to my advantage still. And I can place Boone here with the Milarepa or the Axe Reaver, and it's up to my discretion. I'm going to use the Milarepa for now, because the Axe Reaver is a tad bit less expendable. I was just going to say Matthew from Treehouse. Yeah, Matthew from Treehouse. He's built separate from all of us, let's be real. He's completely his own beast. Did she miss one of these? Am I tripping? Did she miss one of these? No, she's just not good. I understand. No, she's fine. She's fine. She's an Elliewood-esque unit, and being an Elliewood-esque unit is equal to being the best unit in the game, circumstantially. It's completely up to the whim of fate, but you can be the best unit in the game. Oh, you're talking about Faye herself. Got you. Okay. You know what? Fair. I respect that. I do. Because Faye herself is an absolute unit. For sure. For absolutely sure. Okay, he'll be fine, Milarepa. Is he gonna be fine? 22 damage? Just no, he has 4 defense. Yeah, he's fine. Okay. He's just completely okay. Now, Benji and Caspian support. I feel like that's about to be the worst support I've ever read. Not in a bad way. Just in the sense of like, oh, it's Caspian and Benji. Like, what are they going to talk about? But in the best possible way. Like, no offense to any person, because I think it's going to be an absolutely magnanimous... magnanimous? That's not the right word. Magnificent support. And it's going to be wonderful. When Benji and Caspian reach the point where they can hold hands with each other and completely slaughter enemies just on the basis of them being based. You walk around, you're Caspian, you're Benji, like, you're the actual 2 units who I was least expecting to use during the last run, and you're like, yep, I win. I'm the champion of the Pog. Okay, so what do you have? Javelin, and then this guy is probably no threat in a significant way since he's cornered himself. Get completely farmed for experience, my friend. I could floor at him for Sersha experience. I could do that right now, but I'm going to not do that. He actually 1-rounds this guy. That's kind of obscene. What a champ. I'm going to attempt this first then. Surely she won't miss 199 at all. Like, there should be no circumstance in which a 99 misses in Fire Emblem. We've never seen that before. You're right, I should kill this named priest whose name is Shiloh. Yeah, you're right, I should. The silence staff? Ooh, that's scary. I sure don't want to get silenced. It's actually probably low-key a good thing that I have him placed where I do. Because once I reach a point where I can, like, also just on the very, like, obscenely off chance that he does hit, that he does miss a 99, I'm going to place him right here. Or 98, because I have seen a 99 miss before. As much as I was memeing on it earlier, I cannot rely on anything other than 100% in this game. But yes, I should stay. He's good, yeah, I know. I have the brain cell. The singular brain cell, the one and only. The only brain cell to have ever existed within my brain. Okay, so, Rob, I'm sorry, my friend, you're not doing too well, my guy. You kinda... This is Slam Lance, to be fair. This is why I love the Slim Lance, by the way. Like, I want everyone to take note. The Slim Lance is amazing. Slim Lance is so good, so good. The simple fact that you can program or balance enemy design and player design around this +3 speed is just so good. Like, this is just sick. The slim weapons, the slim sword and the slim lance, just they blow my mind completely because they're one of the best fixtures that I've ever seen in a Fire Emblem game, straight up. It is so cool to see how they've been implemented. The simple fact that I can't double that guy doesn't even upset me because I know how good the Slim Lance is for both player and enemy balance. It's so good. Does the hatchet also give +3 speed, or is it the same? It's the same, and I think that's fair. I think that the nice level up, honestly. I think that the hatchet being only like default still is still fine. Like the simple fact that the hatchet is super lightweight, really high accuracy for an axe, I think it's still good like that. I think if the hatchet gave +3 speed, it'd probably be the best weapon in the game, like, from a standpoint of, like, objectivity. So you'd look at it and you'd be like, yep, from the early game you get this weapon, and it's kind of insane. Good job, Joseph. You're kind of fast. You're kind of speedy. Luckily, I'm still at a point where I can taste this, because, it cost me $20 today to buy alcohol. Illuminated did Slim for sword, lance, and axe. Yes, it did. I think. If it gave extra speed too. It did, didn't it? I'm pretty sure. I think that's pretty much the best way you can do Slim weapons. Either way, like a 2 or 3 speed boost, both of these are really, really good. Rob experience. I shouldn't have robbed the experience from Hot Dog Water. Unlucky. I have committed a skill issue. But it's fine. It's only skill if it's an issue. It's only an issue if it's based around skill, and it is not based around skill, it's based around other factors, probably. I don't recall when these guys spawn, but they're starting to scare me a little bit. I'm wondering, on many levels, where they're at. I would like to know, with a greater deal of certainty than I have now, where that they would spawn. Otherwise, Caspian and other person, Sersha, well, they're gonna be fine. Caspian would have been one of my best for dealing with this circumstance, but otherwise he's fine. Anyway, the reason that I didn't attack that guy previously and allowed that to occur on enemy phase was because that I knew if I trust anything above, like, anything below 100%, he's going to die for it. Because that's how Fire Emblem will be. I say as I trust 2 95s in a row to hit. Man, I can't wait to play Illuminated again. Like I said, I have a long weekend, so I probably get to record, assuming that, like, nothing hinders that. I can't wait to get back into Illuminated. I think Illuminated might be my second favorite hack at this point, of the ones that I played. I haven't played a great deal of them, but it should be. It's up there, for sure. It's the only hack that's ever made me love skills on units. Or maybe not love is the correct word, but definitely like. Well, enemies, I sure hope that you don't decide to antagonize me. Those are some fine words right there. Literally their role as antagonists is to antagonize me. Anyway, I attacked this guy like this so that Benji could get the kill. Maybe I'm not blasted enough just yet, because I can still retain brain power as it pertains to Fire Emblem. Lonely Mirror, Illuminated, and Iron Emblem are the most fun you've had with GBA FE. I would say that I agree. Iron Emblem was like this insanely wonderful experience for absolutely no reason. Except for all of the reasons, which could be accurately listed without much issue. It's kind of insane how just giving a person generics makes you build, like, love for units in a way that you don't really experience in normal Fire Emblem. Like, obviously you do experience it to a certain extent, because every person chooses their favorites and stuff. That was a good level up, by the way. But every person chooses favorites and stuff, and that's cool. But Iron Emblem just builds you separate, because it's the same experience as using units from, what's it called, Shadow Dragon, where they're, like, kind of like the worthless units, where they don't really have much going for them, but they're not worthless because they're based in Epic. And also, the enemies from the back better not chase down Caspian and Sersha instead of chasing down the rest of the group. I also have no idea where they are, so here's hoping we're gonna be just fine. I sure do want that dream catch. I sure would like to have my dreams caught by the dream catch. Sure would love that circumstance to occur. I'm gonna let Rob have the experience off this fighter up here. I'm gonna send him quite a bit forward with a steel sword equipped. This should be directly in range. Nope, just one short. Unlucky. Deep misfortune. They might be tied to you flipping a switch. Oh, that would actually make a lot of sense. So clearly the answer is to hand axe this guy and kill him. Oh my gosh, we actually do kill him. Let's be careful there, Caspian, my friend. You don't need to do that at all. Silverlands with a Master Seal. That's good to see. Miles. One more level up should probably do it for you. Okay, well then, if that's going to be the potential case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send Caspian down here. And we're going to start beating this wall into oblivion. And then we're going to see what happens. There are a lot of wyverns coming. Ooh, they can actually reach. That's fine, question mark. If we break this hand axe during this map, it's fine. Fire Emblem, your beloved. The first FE ROM hack you played and will probably remain in your top 3. Very much a good choice. Yo, we can Benji this guy. Man, I love Rob. Kinda. I know a guy at work named Rob, so it's weird for me to say that. I hope that Rob isn't watching his streams, otherwise things will get quite awkward at work. But you know, if they do, I'm content with that. I'm not content with that level up. But the other circumstance, yes indeed. Anyway. Iron bow it up. Benji. He's the G. Well, anyway. I sure do hope that Caspian is capable of dealing with a Wyvern Rider. Singular. Not plural. Can you imagine a circumstance wherein he's not capable of doing so? That'd be crazy. Also, just a small bit of a side note, I love the usage of these walls. Because these walls right here are specifically not, like, you can't fly over them. But these ones you can. I just love the usage of this. Because obviously this portrays like a sort of, like, you're inside. And obviously that makes sense as to why the flyers can't just fly in, despite you being able to see within the structure. Did that support come up? That's not a good one. That's Fire Ice. That might be my singular least favorite support possibility in the game. We'll see. Honestly, Caspian's probably fine to just stand here and completely bop these guys into the next dimension. I keep hearing talk about Iron Emblem, in the sense of it having a new difficulty. Or what is it called? Reverse recruitments. I keep hearing about that and I keep wanting to try it because that sounds awesome. That sounds completely like one of the coolest things I've ever seen. But I have not had the chance to. Benji, we're gonna great bow this wyvern up here. Skill, speed, HP, good. Fine. Sounds good to me. Please one shot. Please one shot. Thanks, Benji. He can't be so hot dog water. He can be. He is. He only got strength. To be fair, if you're only gonna level one stat, and it's gonna be strength, I'm not gonna be too upset. But I'm still mad about it. Thanks, Benji. You've done exactly the thing that I expected you to do. And no more. At all. See, that space is hittable. Cool. The only unfortunate thing about Rob is that I don't know if he's ever going to be able to reasonably catch up with everybody else. In terms of both experience and in movements. Because he tends to fall behind in both. Caspian, meanwhile, is going to level like a madman. I am mad, and he is the man. That's true. I was correct. I said words in the sequence that were correct. Yep. Alright, Caspian. You've let me down. Once again. We're just gonna break this hand axe on these guys. It's not a big deal. He's fine. Caspian, I can't be mad. Man, these levels... my levels today have not been good. I think the game is trying to prank me into getting complacent. Because it knows... I'm not going to do this until this wall is broken. Do you have a javelin? You do. Okay. No, you don't. Interesting. Yeah, I just killed the javelin. Okay. I think the game knows what's happening right now, and it wants me to get complacent so I get somebody killed. Looks like you're playing Iron Emblem now. Honestly. True. The level ups have not been wonderful, especially in comparison to how they have been previously. But it's fine. Yeah, you do support Boone. That's, a cool support in concept. but it's certainly not one that I'm going to go for. I'm going to place Roxy out here. I think that she can tank and also gain experience. I don't know who I want to support Boone with, honestly, because I know that I want Caspian to support with, probably Benji to A rank, honestly. And then to the next rank, I would want Tanya. I might support Tanya Wanda to A. I don't really know. But that one would be a full crit build, because that's Thunder and Defense, or Thunder and Dark, that is. Benji, my friend G. I think your first ROM hack was the last promise. It wasn't even early on, just one you heard the most. Yeah, that makes sense. The last promise was my first ROM hack, I think, unless it was Requiem. In which case, that one was really fun. I really did like Requiem quite a bit. That's one that I wanted to replay. I found out pretty recently that it actually got a pretty big upscale in its portrait quality after I had played it, so I would like to revisit that one sometime. I've forgotten enough about it that I think it would be worthwhile. Ostian Princess, I recall that one. That one was something, that's for sure. A masterpiece in its own right. Most certainly it was. If it counts, yeah, it certainly does. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna open these up. Be just fine. Gonna put... I could break this right now. That's fine. It doesn't really matter. I was gonna have Benji kill this guy anyway, but I would not enjoy to have the Iron Sword for too much longer. Now you are capable of moving to roll Joseph. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna expend my dancer's turn for this, which is quite the circumstance, but it's fine. I could have danced Miles. There was no reason not to. Armor Slayer. Go right here. I'm gonna stay right here, honestly, because these guys can't reach. I'll stay right here in Vulnerary. Or, honestly, not even Vulnerary, just heal. Break the heal staff in the process. Ostian Princess was funny. Reject Dancer, embrace Benji. True, I agree. I completely agree. There's nothing quite like it whenever you've embraced Benji. Whenever you yourself have completely enthralled yourself in the hot dog water lore. Okay. Boone should be fine. Yeah, there's no circumstance in which he dies. Good old Steel Axe calves, they have the accuracy of a god, but it's fine. Ice misses attack and crit. Yep, that's correct. Yep. Those two specifically. Let's go, Boone. As long as he doesn't get... And even if he gets doubled, it's fine. Wow, what a champ. Well done, Boone. Please get speed. Oh my gosh. He's not doing the thing. Ah, unlucky. We're gonna use the use of this the only one who gets respect. Okay, there are the reinforcements. That's fine. That's understandable. I can use Roxy for both of these if she doesn't get hits. She's gonna get hits. Pretty not great for Miles Dang. Yeah. Just a tad bit. Yeah, just a tad bit. It's the two most important stats, arguably, of the thing there, but it's fine. I'm just gonna have Joseph kill this guy, and then I'm gonna recruit Shiloh, because I don't want him to use up any more of the Silent Staff. It may not be a mandatory action, but it's a mandatory action, you know. Kinda how it be. Hey, you there, what's going on? Now you're blue, my friend. Thanks for joining the army. Killing Edge and Javelin. Well, that's extremely less than positive. That's not good at all, actually. Yeah, I think that is what we in the business refer to as bad. When was Lonely Mirror first released / made again? That is a good question. I think it was 2020? It should have been 2020. Because I know that I started playing it in December of 2020. And I can't imagine that it was a year prior to that before I discovered it. Roxy, how similar Roxy is to Happy, and it makes me wonder if there was an inspiration. Maybe. Very possible. I would believe it for sure. Let's see here. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to heal up Roxy with Ariel. Good old Roxy. There we go. Let's go ahead and get through this, because that's a long animation. Okay, so Ariel's still gonna get hit, but I guess it's fine. 0618 or 0608 19 was the first post on FEU. Gotcha. Yeah, that does make sense to me. 21x2 Roxy's cracked. Yeah, she is. She's really, really good. She's really, really good. It makes me extremely happy that you bribed me into using her because she is insane. I don't think I've ever had quite this experience with a unit before. Whoosh. And Shiloh uses the buff priest animation, by the way. I think that's a wonderful thing to point out every time. Red Gem, Elixir, and Dreamcatch. These guys are loaded. Really appreciate that. I'm not going to leave Caspian in range of this guy, because even though he will not get doubled with the Iron Axe equipped, he will be at risk of... Actually, he's not at risk at all. He's not getting doubled, so Pierce won't even kill him. Like, I decided honestly didn't expect her to be good. She's doing pretty well, for sure. I think the argument for her over Liang is honestly a valid one at this point. It may be harder to justify, but I think it's fair. Because it is kind of like, yeah, just use Liang, but at a certain point, it's like, it doesn't really matter too much. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that'll work out. So I'll put Boone right here. Rescue. Go right here. Then you should be out of range. Yeah, okay. Place Benji down here, and then take, drop, like that. And then Rob and Roxy will compoundly rock that soldier's socks. Roxy would be top tier if she wasn't next to Liang. I think I agree. It's a hard choice both times. Like, it's like, yeah, do you want to use Roxy or do you want to use Liang? And most of the time, the option is Liang. Nice dodge. Because he just offers so much utility. Like in this map alone, Liang would be popping off. He would be going absolutely insane. This guy just sacrificed his entire well-being. He could have attacked Rob, probably not dealt any damage, but he would have been fine. Actually, Roxy has about as much defense as Rob. She's doing just fine. Well, I guess that'll be how it do. Homeboy didn't want to survive, I suppose. Experience. Promoted experience. Promoted experience. Nah, it's not gonna happen. That could happen. That's reasonable. I would say that that's a fair thing to expect. Nice. Very good. And then I can dance him and do the same thing a second time. Connected. I wonder if I'm back now. Okay, I'm back. Question mark? Quite the bad time for that to occur. Because I don't know if I was in the right state of mind for the stream to be brought back. But we're fine now. Stream did go down for a second, I apologize. Oh, you see me? Cool. My OBS just came up and said disconnected, and I was like, darn, unlucky. Misfortune to the fullest extent. If Saoirse gets this crit, then she gets a kill. She didn't, but that's fine. Okay, you know what? Cool, thanks. That's actually really good. That's extremely cool. I think that I'm gonna have to sort of bank on Caspian hitting this. And then not getting pierced. Ooh. Tad bit scary here. Just a bit. Just a little bit scary. I'm gonna force Eddie because we have wyverns approaching and I don't want to have to use both healers to guarantee... Excuse me, to absolutely guarantee my safety. Okay. Now we should be fine. We're not going to be perfectly okay in really any circumstance, except for the one where we put Boone here and Rob like right here. But otherwise, we're fine. So now I'll use Shiloh. By the way, I need to give a Shiloh unit review. I'm still capable of doing so despite my water consumption. Runaway, dedicated to help those in need, has a heart of gold, but he's gullible. True, he is very gullible. He's got that scar across his eye. Wonder where that came from. Anyway, Shiloh's really cool. He's probably one of my favorite units in this game. He's a priest. He can promote into either a bishop or an adventurer, which uses bows and staves. Really good. All around. The light affinity I have talked about before. It's one of my favorites. That's attack, defense, hit, and crits. It really, you can't go wrong with it. And then his power and speed are good. He has a low speed growth, but my Shiloh has popped off in speed previously, so I look forward to seeing if he can do so again. His defense base is kind of low, but his defense and res growths are quite good. His luck is a little bit shaky, I do recall that. But his power is really good, good chance he'll cap it. He's great, you can't really go wrong with him. The alternative is Riley the Pirates. We will see him later on. But for now, I would say that Shiloh is the better of the two. I prefer his map and his play style, so to speak, over Riley. Not to say that Riley is bad, because he can promote into what is essentially a flying hero or a berserker in a game where berserkers have quite a bit of utility due to the high usage of mountain and ocean terrain, and river terrain, I suppose. He's quite good as well, but I think that Shiloh's probably a contender for like top like 10-ish units in the game, depending upon how much you want to invest into him. Because obviously him being a healer means that you're going to have to invest into him a fair bit before he can even promote. And then a little bit more beyond that if you want his stats to go crazy. So, you know, a pirate or a priest, you take your pick. You either get a combat unit who is essentially pretty decent out the gate, who has a little bit more of a struggle than Caspian, or you get a healer who's essentially a little bit above aerial without the mobility, and who also can promote into either a unit who's going to... JBR is going to banish you from the Enclave at this rate. Luckily for me, I'm the owner of the Enclave at this point, so he can't quite, but true. Also good to see you, Dribble. But yeah, I think it's a pretty fair decision to have to make. If I was down Caspian and I had sacrificed Sylvan for the Speedwing, then I would have gone for Riley. Because at that point I would have needed an axe user. Whereas with a healer, I would have had to have been down aerial, or just generally wanting another healer, which I am at this moment wanting another healer, so he's doing just fine. Shiloh's quite good, though. He's one of my favorites. Comes with a Seraph Robe. Oh, okay. Like the guaranteed stats. Yeah, that's fair. That is definitely fair. I would be tempted to agree, honestly. This could actually be pretty bad. This could actually be pretty gosh darn bad. If she doesn't hit this, I'm gonna be pretty upset about that, actually. Darn. Only gonna be here for a little bit because you're at work and taking a bathroom break. Gotcha. Well, thank you for popping in, even so. So now I have to commit Boone's turn to this, and I'm going to have to place Miles. Let's see, can you get hit by both? Unfortunate. 23 and 16, for a combined 19, minus 6 from each. 13 and more, so he's not going to be fine. Had to like the stream. Thank you, I appreciate that. I very much do. Okay, so Wyvern Man kind of has to go down this turn. Unless I wish to eat. That's not good. 17 speed will do that to a person, though. I will lose Benji. 100% guaranteed. If I don't kill this guy this turn. I don't know that I'm willing to risk the actual literal run over it, but that's not good at all. That's extremely bad, actually. Rossetti is 2-3. Joseph can't kill on counter. Yeah, that's true. So I would be able to use that to my advantage, possibly. He does get weighed down by it, though. Loses 2 speed, so it's fine. Doesn't get doubled. So if I place Roxy next to him, then it would be okay. This is where I wish I had supported Caspian with somebody. If I hatch it for that much, and then I attack with Boone. That's a possibility for a game over, for sure. If Boone is the first death, that's quite unlucky. If I... Very dicey, for sure. Very, very dicey. Because Boone could just miss 75, and I wouldn't even be shocked, and then it would be game over. Otherwise, I lose Benji or Helga, because he doubles all of my units right here. Every single conceivable unit he doubles, except for Caspian, because Caspian's insane. And he actually does lose 4 speed, so it's down to 13. So he doubles 2 of my units. And theoretically, I would be able to cover that at the risk of Shiloh. Can Shiloh rescue? Miles can rescue. And then Roxy could not drop. Okay. Maybe out of options. Yeah. I would say that we're probably out of options for this particular turn. Does Boone have access to his Slim Lance perchance? Because if he does, I would be able to finesse that just a little bit. I'm going to try it like this. I'm going to leave. I could support Miles and Boone and get the full hit rate to guarantee my safety. Like, that would be the logical play. But on the long term, I don't want that to occur. But Boone would no longer get doubled, and I don't know if I have a Slim Lance in the convoy, so for now I'm going to do this. If nothing else, he has that option. He no longer gets doubled, he has 80% hit rates. And I have the physics staff on aerial, so Boone will be okay. At this point, I have to rely on 8 if I want to hit with Hatchet, and then 7, so I need to do at least 10 damage. So this has to hit first. Okay. Good. Even a dodge, so Caspian lives guaranteed. So then I Slim Lance, and we really hope this hits. Good. Okay. Solid. That was pretty clean. Good thing that those hit rates hit. So here's the Dream Catch. Obviously, it grants a +5 to all growth rates. We'll look at who we want that to go to next chapter, but I don't really have any preference or ideas as to who I should give it to. So I will let you guys let me know what you think is the best course of action. As KJ brought up just a moment ago, if he's holding the 4 steady, he cannot get hit by 2 of them. I'm going to take that and use it to my advantage. I'm going to swap Rob over to a Steel Lance because it's not really going to matter. One of them probably wants to attack Joseph, one of them probably wants to attack Rob just based on the fact that he has no other options. So this is working out. Honestly, we're doing quite well considering the circumstances surrounding the whole thing. Rob will not get doubled here. He has 11 speed. Doesn't get the hit either, though. I think Roxy can hit this guy without doubling. It would be 12 speed versus 14. So she can hit, and then Rob can potentially get the kill? No. He's actually pretty down bad in terms of his damage. I sure do want to give Rob a kill somehow. Incredible. 2 free tacos. Good to see you. Yeah, we did quite well there. Okay, Joseph and Roxy combined can kill the, what's it called? Wyvern there, with the Slim Lance. And we should be just fine. We will see how this goes. That's for sure. Okay, throw a hand axe, break it. That's just fine. And then maybe Miles, with an Iron Sword, can deal 6 times 2 and not kill, because that's what he did previously. If not, then Saoirse can. 5 times 2? Sure, let's take it. I can heal him up anyway, and we can give the experience to... honestly, maybe Helga instead of Rob. It might be more worthwhile. I could give the experience to Rob, though. I think I'm going to give it to Rob. I think he needs it just a little bit more. The thing with Helga is that she can sweep up experience where she can. Rob kind of just has to stand there. So, we're going to roll with that for now. Okay. A little bit of healing. Whoosh. And then a little bit more healing. I'm going to give it to Shiloh. I don't have another heal staff on Ariel, and I don't want to use Mend right now. I do intend to use Shiloh on the long term, by the way. He's somebody that I think is very much worthwhile. Even if I used him before, I don't have to go full unit differentiation this run, so it's going to be a little bit easier to, you know, generally have healing if I have him. Place Roxy here. We're just going to take this one easy, because there's no point in rushing headlong into danger. At this point in time, anyway. Roxy's going to be just fine. She'll one-round this guy, no issues. Cool. And there we go. Now this guy's scary. He's the boss, Thaddeus, with the spear and the killer lance. He has a rowing crit percent in basically all circumstances. So we have to be careful around him. We don't have a hop on guard or an equivalent yet. So our best luck units are going to be the ones who probably face down with him. Joseph can deal these starting damage. I'm fine with that. And then after that, actually, is Joseph going to reach a support with Shiloh this run? I could see that being the case, because that's a full attack, full defense, or full attack, full crit support, so it's really good. Especially in this game, and it offers a small amount of crit avoid through Joseph being wind. So I could see that being useful. Caspian, yeah, so at this point, it's basically just kill the boss, and then end the map. I would love to see if Benji can do something. Oh, there's a wyvern, cool. That's a dead one for Roxy. Oh wow, I didn't even realize that his damage output was so high. I didn't even take that into consideration. But, you know, at least we live. That is the important part, and I can heal him back up with a men's staff, so it's no big. 20 plus her magic. That's a pretty good threshold for healing. Silver Lance, we're gonna get a Master Seal out of this, if I recall. Oh, almost choked on that one. Flux Tome activated. I could have given the secret book to Roxy. Maybe it would have been worthwhile. But for now, we got a Master Seal. Roxy's a candidate for that Master Seal, honestly. I do think that I want to have somebody promoted by next map. And if I give this bit of chip experience to Miles, then he'll be the one for that. He just has to hit once, and then he gets enough experience to level up. Which he has now done, and also dodged quite wonderfully. I think it's a good time to promote Miles. Yep, especially now that he's cap speed. Sounds good to me. Support. Really? That quickly? That is a really, really good support. That's full attack, full crit, full hit rates, a little bit of crit avoid, a little bit of avoid. That is really good. That might be worth it. I do want to go for the Lael. Yeah, that's a really good support. I want to go for the Lael support on Miles this run. But for the B support, that's a really good one. I think I might hit that one. Joseph has fantastic options. Yeah, he really does. I'm going to go for this one. Yo, Joseph. Yeah, that's a really, really good support. That adds a fair bit to both of their viability, especially if I'm using both on the long term. Alright. And then maybe Benji gets the kill if I Great Bow with him. Oh, I don't have a hand axe, that's right. I guess I'll place Boone here. He's not going to be attacking anyway. Let's see, so I'll grab another hand axe. 6 damage, I see. That's if it hits. Okay. Well, at this point, I have to now rescue Joseph. I have to completely save his life. Do Caspian and aerial support? I don't think that they do. If they did, that would be amazing. That'd be double light. That'd be so good. That'd be so good. I would go for that 100% of the time. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to dance like this. I'm going to come over here and give Shiloh a men's staff. And then I'm going to let him heal Joseph, and then everyone will survive. Without issue, without fail. It'll be just fine. And then if Benji wants to hit a Great Bow, then I will allow him to do so. But if not, then it's 1 experience. So, positive either way. Okay. So let's see how this goes. Probably attacks Joseph just due to the damage output. Ooh, wait a second. That's not what I wanted. I didn't realize that they were up there. I didn't even realize that they were up there. That's crazy. Well, that's the first death of the long term. So that's going to be Shiloh. That's crazy. I didn't even realize that they were there. I think Joseph is dead too now. That's a big rip right there. That is huge. Tremendous loss right there. Okay, well, they're going to go for Helga. Is she going to get doubled? No, there's no way. That is a pretty significant loss right there. They could have killed Joseph for sure. I didn't even realize that they were up there at all. I completely neglected to see them. Unlucky. That was a big loss. Especially having just giving him the men's staff. But I guess it's fine. Losing, Shiloh is not really any skin off my back since I've used him previously. But man, is that unfortunate. That is for darn sure. Rest in peace. Wow, Benji. Absolute champ that he is. Doesn't even care. Okay, so we're gonna try to kill the boss this turn. Yeah, rest in peace. That was a very, very big loss. But we'll be fine. We'll make it. He's a healer, and he's got his uses, but he's not mandatory in any capacity. Kind of a shame to lose him and the men's staff and the what's it called? The one staff that he carried by himself, the silence. I didn't need to do that, by the way. Saoirse could have died there. She got crit. Do you have any idea what you've done? Yes. I know what I've done. I am very aware of what I've done at this point. For sure, I know what I've done. I've placed Benji upon the gates, and he has missed an attack. And he's hit. Okay, cool. Thanks, Benji. Alright. So Benji Caspian is the support that I want. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that one. It's full attack, full crit, so we're gonna go for that. A little bit of crit avoid for both, and they both need it. Boone, I don't know who I want to support with. Saoirse, I don't know who I want to support with. Probably Saoirse Noel. It's not a good one at all, but it is an option. It would be full crit avoid, and she doesn't really need that. They kind of both need it a little bit, but like not really. It wouldn't be full attack. It'd be like a secondary support for both of them. Roxy... Sylvan has a slot open now for Boone without killing Benji off. Yeah, a little bit. Just a bit, yeah. Because Shiloh was probably going to support Joseph to A. And now that's no longer possible. Rob can't really support anyone right now. Joseph, Miles, probably I could get to B rank right now. Do I want the Boone aerial support? I mean, it is full defense. It's not bad for either of them, but I would like full attack on aerial. Or I could go full crit rate if I do the one to support. It's a hard choice. Let's see. Saoirse... By the way, Saoirse kind of didn't do too much this chapter. She got a good level up, but she didn't really do a whole lot. Aerial Saoirse, that is a really good one. That's true. I think I'll go for that one. I think I'll try to hit that one. I don't know what Roxy's capable of. I don't know what Helga has. I haven't checked hers yet, but I'll go for that one. Yeah, we'll try that. Okay, so we'll go... I'll go ahead and heal Caspian. Whoosh. And then you guys can go down here and do your supports. You guys can build your next level of support. Rob is kind of just going to chill. Ariel. Okay. Now we'll do a little bit of support grinding. Boone doesn't support any of these people, so it's fine. Okay. So, let's go ahead and get these supports, because these are good ones all the way around. Let's see. Okay, go ahead and support Saoirse. Yeah, that's a good one. That is a really good one. That's solid. Okay, I want to read this one. Oh. Caspian and Benji. C supports. True. That is very true. And then these guys, I think that they need a couple more turns. So I want to activate their B support at the start of the next chapter. Because the next chapter should be the Wise chapter. And the Wise chapter is a fun one. Okay. We actually crossed the border, despite Shiloh. That's true. Alrighty. Drums of war are beating. No man can be trusted. I'm pretty sure I've said that on every single playthrough. I'm very tired. Oh, my shirt has come undone. Unlucky. I'm very tired. For sure. But... okay, if I do this chapter, it's gonna be 2 hours for this chapter by itself. Sorry I'm late, who died? We lost Shiloh. I completely neglected to see some spawns, some reinforcements. And he perished for it. He got doubled by Slim Lance. Lost us a heal staff, a mend staff, and a silent staff. But good to see you, Mage General, either way. Yeah, rest in peace. He was gonna be a good unit, but if it was gonna happen, he's one that I'm more content with it happening to. This map for sure is gonna take 2 hours. Gonna take a nap instead? I'm not really sure. Because this is a long map, this is for sure. And I really do want to do this one, but I think that after about an hour, I would just be I'd be completely given out. Let's see here. So here's Wise, by the way. He's extremely good, one of the best units. He's a Wyvern Rider, built like a Pegasus Knight. He gets really high power and speed, and he has a good HP base with a good defense base too. Oh, you're doing the Amanda chapter. Best of luck with that. That is a hard one. Obviously, this is quite the map. We would have some secondary objectives to pull off with some Teenan stuff. We also have some reinforcements from here that are green units that attack both the red units and the blue units. We have a secret shop that we have access to on this tile. And a lot of reinforcements for sure. Yeah, like, I want to, but I'm pretty sure that I would be completely given out by the time that I got, like, halfway through the map. So I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and end stream today. However, I will give you guys the choice of... Can you go over your team? Sure, I can go over my team. I was going to say, I can give you guys the choice of I can either end stream entirely, or I can play a little bit of Smash Bros on stream. I'll leave that up to you, because I'm probably going to go play Smash Bros right after this anyway. Just kind of chill out a little bit. But I guess we'll see. Anyway, here's Boone. He's really good so far. I would love a little bit more speed on him, no doubt about it. A little bit more speed on him would be wonderful. Winifred is base level again. She's got the iron bow and the longbow. She's kind of worse than Benji right now. Sad as it is to say, she has less speed. She has less power. She has less defense. Benji's better than Winifred right now. She's required for this chapter because you have to recruit Wise, essentially. You don't have to, but you probably should. And she's the one who does that. Here's my Joseph. He's really good. He's carrying 2 items right now that boost his stats a little bit, so take that into consideration. 9 power, 14 speed, hasn't been doing bad. He's on the cusp of another level up, and he has Miles support, so he's doing just fine. Caspian's doing great too. 15 power, 14 speed. Honestly, really, really solid. One of the best units that I've gotten to use in this game so far. I probably want to promote him into hero, but warrior is a great option for him. I'll have to consider it for sure. Access to bows in this game is insane, especially on an infantry unit, because they can use the great bows, the giant's bows, the long bows, and so on and so forth. Miles is probably promoting at the start of the next stream. 15 power, 20 speed. Kinda just gets the job done. Pretty much anything that you need. That's a darn good Caspian, yeah, for sure. Also, Miles has the Joseph support. I want to give him the Lael support on the long term, but for now, this is fine. Ariel's doing good. Kinda just standard Ariel. She's gotten speed. That's about all she needs. Roxy's going crazy. 16 power, 14 speed. Popping off. She's got a Master Seal in her inventory. It may be a precursor to the future. Noelle, standard dancer. Can't go wrong. She's doing great. Rob is kind of funny. 11 speed, 12 defense, 9 power. He's not really crazy or anything. But I want to keep bringing him. I want to see if he can pop off. I'm doubtful, but I'm hopeful. That's essentially my rundown of Rob. Saoirse's doing just fine. She didn't really do too much last chapter, but she's doing fine. Benji, the hot dog water himself. As Roche Jana Channel said earlier, hottest of dog water. Rob Benji support. Is that a good one? I don't think that's a good support. I looked at it earlier and it's kind of rough. I'm gonna keep the Caspian support on Benji because it's pretty much his only significant option. I guess like Curtis is sort of an option. He could go with Kaden too, but that's Thunder. He could go with Irna. Isn't she light? I forget. If she's light or dark, either one's fine. And then the other option is Mercer, and that's Caspian's his best option for sure. Except maybe Helga, actually. I didn't realize that they had a support. What is her affinity? Nah. Anyway, my Helga's doing fine too. She didn't do too much last chapter, but I mean, you can't go wrong with the Pegasus 9, especially not one that's built like a wyvern. But other than that, we lost Shiloh, and our team remains the same. I'll probably bench Winifred next chapter for Wise. Then everyone else will be just fine. Sylvan, kinda just a champ, waiting for his turn, essentially. But other than that, I think we'll go ahead and call it. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I apologize I couldn't do a second chapter. Like I said, I'm probably just gonna pass out as soon as I get off stream. I'll maybe play a little bit of Smash Bros. I'm starting to, like, rethink that, honestly. I may not have the brain capacity to do so. I think sleeping would be probably pretty good. Today was a weird day at work. It was tiring and stressful and whatever, so I think sleeping would probably be a positive right about now. Get some sleep. Thank you. I appreciate that. I will certainly do so. Thank you guys for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, make sure to like, subscribe if you haven't already. If you're new, we've this many parts deep in the series. Surely you're having a good time. And if you feel like donating via Ko-fi, I very much appreciate it. Get some sleep and 100% water. That's a good choice. Definitely a good choice. Kitty Pie, thank you for the good nights. Thank you guys so much for watching. And did I say the YouTuber things? I think I did. Make sure to play this game for yourself, by the way. Like, I know I say that every stream a couple of times, but do it. It's the best ROM hack I've ever played. You will not regret your time with it. Even if it's not your #1 favorite ROM hack, it will be a good experience. If you're used to general basic Fire Emblem, and you want something harder with characters that really impact, like, your feels in terms of how good they are and in terms of their character as they're written, you'll love this game. Make sure to give it a shot. It's 100% worth your time. Watching me play it, probably pretty fun, but also playing it for yourself, very good experience. And plus, you never know, you could give feedback to Caladrius, the creator. He's in my Discord. You could give it back elsewhere. Whatever you want to do. Have a good night. Gonna rewatch and see what happened. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And I guess that's about all there is to say. So, until next time, I'll see you guys later.